My name is Michael Chikwado Ndukwe. I'm from Ebonyi State, Ishagu precisely. Well, how I started in this industry is that after school, we Igbos, we used to serve what we call Iba boy. So, we'll spend time during the period of the serving. Like I stayed like 7 years with my boss. We are dealing on clothes with some other items then. So after the 7 years, it was not an easy task. So I was settled 2005 October. So after everything, when they give you the money, you won't ask questions, and then you won't like challenge the money they give to you. You always try to forge ahead. Being coming from a poor family, my parents, they don't have money, they don't give me anything. So I started from making sure I won't be a failure to my family people, and I try to move from one place to the other to make sure I start off my own. There are some things I won't like to say on air, but as God may have it, so I started by somebody borrowing me 100,000. So when I go to market, after buying things, the money was not even enough to even set up a shop. But I try my best to have this patience to make sure that things will not like slack on my side. I keep pushing until I now start doing very well, like trying to have my own shop and all that by building my own plaza and all that. I've been in this industry for, let's say, 25 years or more than now, because from that 205 that I started, I think I got married around 208. So after then, from there we'll be pushing, like trying to make things easier. When things got to that stage of having family, you think of carrying the family along and train children in school and all that. So it's not been an easy task for any businessman. But we thank God today we are here. CEO is just something that one would choose to be. Some are CEO, but when you come to maybe some criteria to be a CEO, it's just that they name you that you are the owner of the company, or you are the owner of a shop, you are the owner of, but the most important thing, the role you play in the society as a CEO, or the role you play. How many people have you trained? Like after then, I've brought up like more than 7 boys that served me the way I served my boss then. So all of them, I think they are doing well by special grace of God today. So the CEO is not something, just not to bear the name. What are you contributing to the society? And what effort are you making to make sure that you bring other people up by making them that CEO that you are? In Nigeria here, we know sometimes you do things by yourself. Government will not come for you. Even when you are trying to set up a business, nobody will come to ask you, just like a bank. A bank will wait until when you finish you're setting up a business, they will now come in to ask you, okay, you want to open an account. Well, on a day where they try to do something, because it happened to me when I was building this place. They be passing. So immediately they saw that the place was opened. They now came in, carry big file. I don't know where they carry from. When they ask me, say, okay, we want to open an account. Okay, we want to open an account. Okay, I give me money. So no, you go run out for which money I want to take run out for 6 years, 6 months. So that's the challenges we always have here in Nigeria. And after, when you are let's say in a one-room shop, you feel that you are doing well. Is when you open up a large business place like this, you see different people, tax will come. You asking them, this, now they come warriors here now. Now we do use our hand, they do this, So what contribution are you giving to us? Nobody will answer. Just like maybe tax in Nigeria here, they will not contribute to your business. They will not contribute to anything. But once they see that you started setting up something that they see people coming in, they will now begin to carry different tax formula to come and stop money from you. So that's the most challenges we are having here in Nigeria, and here a part of the Bayelsa side. But notwithstanding, we are not saying that we don't want to pay tax, but at least let there be contribution from government, or let there be contribution from any other place at all. Okay, you want to go and borrow money, they will tell you, they will give you charges. After paying that charges, you see that you are the one losing. So that's the most challenges we are having here. The people I'm looking up to in this industry is any businessman that is doing well. Like when I was trying to set up my business, sometimes when I travel to, maybe if I go to market, I'll see people, that thing I'm dealing on. That, like when I started with my business, I think I started with this boutique. So when I saw people bringing out some things, you came to buy from that shop, and when you look around, you see them open warehouse. You see that you will carry small Ghana must go to come buy some. The cheapest way open warehouse, they bring that thing where they feel say won't buy 9 food the warehouse. We were like, God, when I go reach this level, that is who I'm looking at. Not when you mention, ask some people who are you, they say Dangote. Which Dangote? Dangote money man. So they try to do on our tree, we'll get to the level. So we are inspiring on people that are doing well in that industry, or people are doing, not everybody will begin to jealous. So because if you want jealous some people, bro, you go see say where you go background, you go see those people know they do legit work. They are not doing legit business. But you, where you know your worth, you know what you do. So people where you go they look up to now, the people where at least you see say yes, they do business, or they do work, or they get handwork, or they get like somebody like Tony Elumelu now, you know that yes, this man started, most people that read about him know that he started from somewhere. You look at Cosmos, the one that owns the Kosharis, you see these people now, how they started and the way they are growing up. That's the people I'm looking up to personally. So I'm not looking at people saying they drive private jet, who I don't even know what in the work set. If you ask me where in your office is, I don't even know. You go just come social media, come they hype himself, people go they follow and say, I won't be like this people. No, you are getting trouble. So that are the people I'm trying to, that are inspiring me, not people that I don't even know what they are up to in industry. Okay, like if you come to this industry, me, I don't believe in one business. I believe that if I'm doing this, let the other one be bringing money also. Like when I started my boutique, I started from scratch, and when I get to certain level, I now ask myself, clothing is something that you have an age limit where you can get to on a clothing business. So if I didn't try to sort out some things and try to make up something next that will bring in money to my table, there will be a certain level where I will get to. I will find it difficult to continue. So I now decided to open a bar, a sports bar. Because when I go into, I say I want to do bar, I now check the people that are into this business before. Bar is something that have limit also. There is a time you get to bar, people will get tired of that very place. I say no, let me do sports. And anything I'm doing, I will look around the city and know what people actually wanted. So when I check, I say, okay, me introducing this bar, especially football, let it be involved. So I started looking for a place. When I got, after acquiring the place, and one thing again, people always have this fear in mind. Can I do this? No. If you want to start something, start it, no matter how small. Let me just throw a bit small example how I started that bar. After acquiring the land, I called one of my brothers, engineer, and I told him my plans concerning that place. And he was like, this your plan good though, but you go chop your money oh. It can't be like say my body can't cool that afternoon. So being who I am, I know that nothing scares me. When I got home, I was like, this guy won't make I fear for this project oh. Honestly, I don't even have money. I don't have cash with me, enough cash to start that project. I was having 2.5 million naira. Imagine project that runs in 200 and something million naira to start it with 2.5 million. So I said, okay, I will start. I started it and I was doing it gradually, knowing that yes, I know I have a business I'm doing, that gradually I'll be putting something. Anywhere I get to, I will relax and So doing that, with time, I started doing it gradually until even the one I will do by myself manually, turning sand, packing cement, all those things, I do it by myself. So without even, this guy, as I said it before, government will not come in until you try to sort yourself, know where you can get money from to finish that project, which I've been doing until we got to a stage where I can no longer carry this project again. So I said, let me just start from the other side of the place. I now went to some of my friends, they gave me generator for credit, gave me fridge. So I just, start selling small until to a certain stage where I now decided, okay, let me just start. That was how I started that place. So some people are always scared of going into maybe a bulk business that they might be feeling that if I go into this now, I no go fit make a move. No, you must start from somewhere. So while doing it, so far you know that you keep yourself out from maybe doing things that will be distracting you or putting your money in a wrong plan. So that is just it. Nothing you can do to make it apart from being focused on that particular thing you are doing. CEO that I would like to emulate, I've said it before. When I look around and I see that someone is getting it well, getting it right by making the business to grow, trying to, not be to just say you don't be CEO. I won't repeat them again. How many people you don't help, who you help, how many people you don't carry along, the establishment way they do, how is it affecting the society positively? So now where they do, if you look around, like in my bar now, if I should give you the population of my workers, you will be like, wow. So but the challenge here, sometimes after all those ones, you will see that they are the one giving you more problems, but we'll keep pushing. So by the time you try to open some establishment, you see okay, when you have like more than 10 or 15 workers, that's a job opportunities. So that is the real meaning of CEO. So we want to emulate those people that I knew, that they have it, that they help people, that they contribute to the society. So that are the CEOs I try to emulate. Not the people that come to tell us that they buy one drink for 2 million naira and the people around them are hungry. So I don't emulate such people. Even though their money they fly for up, I know they look them. Okay, the advice I will give to the youth. The youth of this nowadays, they call them, what is it called them again? Jay-Z, I mean, what did they call them? So, my dear, if you look at the society now, more especially in Nigeria here, you find out nobody wants to work again. Do you know that there was a project I was doing? So we tried to get some workers okay, let me say, maybe if you want a furniture or all these bricklayers, before you could see anybody, na problem. Because of what? They've all engaged themselves into one thing or the other that you don't even, you ask them, you see them driving cars, you see them, you know, throwing money around. But if you ask them, what's your occupation? They won't be proud to tell you that this is what I'm doing. They will now label all of them as Yahoo boys. These Yahoo boys you are hearing everywhere now. You see somebody there was a boy I brought one time to come and serve, because the parent brought the guy. Before you know it now, because the guy is seeing the kind of boys that are coming to, you know, buy things from us, the boy now call up one day that he wants to go. Why do you want to leave? Somebody was telling me from behind that the boy say, this one when they do, you know, go fit, so say one go cash out. So by cashing out now, nobody want to bend down and start from scratch. Everybody want to make it, you know, in a few days. They want to. Social media is one of the object that, you know, spoiled nowadays youth, because when they are watching all these things on social media, they will think it's how life is. Some will go and borrow car to come and shoot video, do all sort of create many, you know, things you won't even know how you explain to it. Okay, small boy now doing something, carrying car, creating content, then you where they watch am for this thing go think say na reality. You won't go follow and go do all those things. Why can't you come down and learn something? Youth of nowadays, sometimes I used to ask myself, who go be our next governor self? Who go be our next president? Because if you look around, if they reach 100 day here now, what thing they go they talk now how to make money, go to school. The ones where they school self, if you watch their life, they will from school, they go different things. Nobody they try focus again. Now make if you go hospital now, before you find doctors, you go hard you. Many hospitals now, they drag one doctor now go work like 4 hospitals. Because of what? The ones where manage read well, where they work, don't jackba, some don't travel abroad. Because of waiting, our government know they to take care of them, know they pay them well. How doctor will they go on strike? So people where they sick, how? So the advice I'm trying to the youth today is for them to focus. Make them know they think say if you now they're supposed to know say now when you suffer today before you go enjoy tomorrow. But now they want to enjoy today and suffer tomorrow. So I beg the youth to calm down, bring their heads down, let them focus. Know that everything you must start from somewhere. When you have challenge in business or in anything you're doing, I think it's only patience. You have to have patience. Because you having patience is that if you want to chase the shadow, you know you can't catch it. So because these challenges we are talking about business now, sometimes it's not all business that you put your money will yield a good benefit. Like for instance, there was a time I was, okay, maybe I've stayed like 5 years then in business. So as I was coming back from Lagos, okay, after buying my goods, I tried to charter a bus that will convey my goods to Yenegua here. So the greedy driver went to put Turkey. That time Turkey was contraband. So the guy puts Turkey inside the bus because I chartered the full bus. When they got to either Ijebu or something, I don't know again. So the custom caught the bus. So when they searched, they now saw there was Turkey inside the bus. So the goods I'm talking about that time is about 7.8 million naira. So you know what the worth will be now. So they took the whole bus to Ikeja. So when they called me concerning it, I went to Lagos immediately. So when I got there, they said they've already seized the goods. I tried all my best. I made the people I can meet do everything. I said, well, if that one don't go, make I come back now. I came back with tears. So it does not stop me from what I was doing there. What I did was that the things I now cut off some of my expenses that period, knowing that I'm trying to grow money again, that this one I've lost. So as God may have it, there was a day my phone just rang. So I answered the call. They said somebody brought that my very goods. It's just like when when they seize your goods, they will sell to people. There are people that used to buy those seized goods. So they now, as they seize the goods, so they sold to people that are buying that seized things there. So when they gave it to somebody to go and market in the market, so the very man, because there was a shoe, one man I knew that shoe, now that man they sell them. So the man now called me like, that shoe I buy from him, somebody can enter market say one sell them or how far? I said, now I drive go airport, leave my car for airport, travel to Lagos. So when I got to Lagos, I met the very guy who don't start negotiation for me to buy my goods again. But I thank God, out of the 100% of the goods they seized, I was able to retrieve like 60 to 70% of them, rebuying them again. So instead of losing all, I try to bought some from them again. So the challenge is not when you have a challenge in business. Some people will see that their container is being seized, but the worst of it is that when you borrow money from maybe from bank or from any organization, for you to pay back, it's from that good that they seize or the loss that we will sell to get them. So that is the challenge. You always try to know what you are doing concerning borrowing money and where you are putting it, because of if you know that if they seize these goods or if these goods lost from you, how will you pick up again? So it's always a challenge in our business or any place you are, anything you are doing. Once the challenge comes like that, you always try to keep your hands down and know that this is no longer the way it was before. It's just for you to start cutting your cost and start knowing how to start again. But the most important thing of all is that anything you are doing business, you have to be transparent to your vendors or people that are giving you goods or where you are buying from. Because if you are not sincere to them, if something like this hits you, bro, if you talk and finish. But if something like hits you, if you're a businessman, when you fall back to those people, they will now consider that this guy is not like this before. Something might have happened. So they will know one way or the other, they will help you out and you will bounce back again. And one thing about having multiple business, the challenge is controlling the workers and controlling the staffs. Because when you look around in my bar, for instance, you might give instruction now, and when you leave the place, coming back, you see that they are doing different things. Or when you say don't do this, when you come back, you see that they are doing worse than that you instructed them not to do. So it's a very big challenge to us. Okay, now you tell somebody not to collect money with his own account. You see that they will still be doing it. You will tell somebody don't add money, don't pad price for customers. When you leave, they will still do it. So when you see, the only thing we'll do is when you find out such people, the only best thing is just for you to dismiss the person so that it will not pollute others. So that is just it. The challenge is, but we will keep pushing. If you want to look at the challenges alone, my brother, you'll be frustrated. You won't do the business again. Okay, for you to be relevant in industry or the business you are doing, is just to focus. Don't joke with your time, and make sure that anybody around you is somebody. If you want to make a friend, if you are making a friend, let it be somebody that will be relevant as well. Let it be somebody that you gain something from, you learn something from. It's not when you are keeping friends, this person will come. It's only the discussion will be coming out from you. People will be drinking or trying to do one thing or the other that will know it's not a business discussion. No. For you to be relevant in business, don't look at other people's failure. If you want to look at other people's failure, you'll be failed also. But if you want to look at other people's failure in the other way around, it's just for you to ask yourself, what is it that makes this guy's business not to stay till now or to be relevant? Like before I opened my bar, I checked around the city I now discover that so many businesses like that has come and gone. And I try to make research on my own, try to know why these people are no longer existing. So one, you find out that when they open this their bar, the income that they used to have, sometimes they don't. Why I'm saying, you might not understand, because in bar business, maybe beer people will come and supply you, other soft drink will come and supply you, the hard drinks, we'll call it hard drink, the expensive one, will come and supply you. So by the time you sell, you think that you made enough money. So by the time you find out you made enough money, without knowing that these people that supply you these things, that you've not even paid them, and you start making use of the money, doing all sort of things as if the money is all yours. So by the time you see, that is number one research I made. Before you know it, the place will start owing so many credits, and before you know it, now people will begin to, come to disturb you or carry or try to disturb your business. Before you know it, now people got to know that you don't pay people. So anybody that want to come and supply you again will not come around. They say, this man, if you go supply, you go chop your money. So that's just it. Number two, so when you come into that business as a bar business, you find out that so many people are coming in. And when they are coming in, some will come to know who is the owner of this place. They would like to make friends with you. While you are making friends with you, if you just start sitting with them, the next thing is that they will begin to, like, Ogamo will drink today now, they will pay. Tomorrow, they will pay. When they come the next day or the other time, they try to drink something. After drinking, they won't tell you that they want to owe you. After everything, they will now be like, we are a man now, money no day today, or more will just go now, later we will pay you. Before you know it now, and you won't have the mind to tell them no, because you guys are already friends. Not that you won't have your customer friends, but you know how you place them. And if they come to your business place, let it be strictly a business. When they buy their things, and they will pay and leave. You can't be drinking at the same time you're trying to, no. Once you call them your friend, they're your friend, and you're eating together with them and all that. So these are the things. One of my friends that is running bar was telling me the other day that his money outside is up to 18 million naira. I was trying to ask him why. He said, man, now my friend, then when they come, like, they will drink finish, they don't go. So I'm just using that bar as an example of, when you want to be relevant, there are things you're supposed to know about this business. So now, the other way is, women, they are the worst of it. When some women are coming into your business like that, I say, people will use that kind of language, say, the business where they do now. So when they come, when you look around, you want to know this person, you want to know this one, you want to get contact, you want to go and, get contact from different women. So by the time they started doing that, you now forgot that those people that are coming as your customer, and they are female customers, them, they have their own boyfriends. So by the time you started, trying to know them or try to do one or two things with them, okay, one day their boyfriend might hear it or know about it. That place, no go, they will collect you. Now, because say I get the place, if you go, then will collect your girlfriend or things like that. So these are the challenges that they don't know. So for me, when you come to my business place, we will discuss business, you go. I can even serve you. Whatever you want to do, we will do. But when it comes to the business, for me, I want to protect that business. That is why you see, I want to avoid all those, simple things that people don't know. It contributes to their failure. So that's just being relevant in business. Also, apart from the bad side, when you know your customers' request, you keep giving it to them. When you don't just wait until people will now say, do you have this one? You look at what people want and you go for it and give it to them. Okay, before I get into a salon, I was running female clothing, feminine clothes here, like female boutique. So when I now check, since where our former president entered, Buhari, so the cost of things became so high that before, something that we were buying for 15,000 naira before. Okay, I want to say 15. So we were buying for 4,000 naira before. Now went straight to 15,000 naira. For instance, let me just use female top as an example. So that time we are buying like 5,000, 6,000. So at the time the thing went up to 15, 20,000 naira. So how many people are you going to sell it to? And you know, women, they always rely on men to buy for them. So sometimes the person that, you know, if you give 10,000 naira before, can purchase one or two things for herself. Now you can't even give the person even 50,000 naira. So when you give them even that 50,000 naira, they will now say, okay, instead of buying those things, make I just go bend down select, or make I just buy only one. You see, the selling done they drop. When I look at it, I say no, I can't continue like this. And also, okay, let me try to think of what else I can do that will bring people to this mall, that will make this place still relevant. Not only, I was thinking of going into clothing, but different kind of clothing again. I say no, clothing is clothing. Let me introduce another thing. And now, you know, try to make research. I've not been into salon before. That's okay. One morning I just woke up. My man just told me, can't you do salon, barbing salon and spa and all that? I picked the idea. I traveled to Lagos. I went to Alaba to make research, how they are selling all the, after everything, I was calculating almost 60 million naira to set up the salon. So wow. Not only setting up the salon, I'm the owner of the building. What about if I'm going to rent? So I now calculate how much can someone barb in a month. How much are you going to make? How much are you going to set up as a maintenance and all that? So when after doing all this, I said, okay, let me just give it a trial. That was how I started building up this salon. So, and since then, the plaza had become more relevant, because people are now coming in to do spa, people are now coming in to barb, people are now coming in to do all sort of pedicure and all that. And once they come like that, they'll say, make I just come and check what they get for up. So when they come, it's either they buy clothes or they buy shoes or they buy one or two things. Some will come to buy the clothes also. They'll say, make I just come and barb my hair, or do my pedicure, or do my facial. So that is how it's just about calculating and you know, try to plan very well and follow it up. Don't just open it and go and sleep. No, many people just set up a business, they'll just go and sleep. They'll just, you know, go into one hotel to the other. They'll just call their boys, wait, how much can I make today? No, for my bar, they serve people. They pick bottle, they do all these things. When I come here, so in the morning when I just wake up, I'll just carry my if I just reach here, I'll just, about this thing, I suppose change the position, I'll go upgrade them, I will clean the shoes, set up some things. So sometimes my boys will look me, sister, what guy they do all this thing, who will be now? So you motivate them to do it. But even when you are not around, they will say, okay, sister, what guy they do them? Make I just come out, they do them. So by doing that, you see that things will be moving the way, and people will be seeing it. Yes, this person knows what he's doing. Okay, my final words to society and to the youth also is that you can't stay in a bed of having money has no bycut, no shortcut to get rich. You must work for it. You must work for it and let your hands be clean. When I say your hands be clean, do legit business if you want to do your legit business. And once you are doing it, bro, as day goes on, you must achieve what you are requesting from whether from anywhere. And the final word again goes to people that are maybe when they are doing business, they always say, government, you know, they give us money. Government, no work. Why you go say no work? Work full everywhere. Nothing where the Nigeria will not be money. Anything where you try to do today na money. So far you start them. Nigeria no be out. Sometimes when we travel abroad, you go see some people, they will just dey roadside, they hawk. When they see police, they will carry those things, they run. Because of what? It no be like that for here for Nigeria. Do you know Nigeria now? Person if you just come out now, don't knock table, don't put them for outside. Don't they sell small things, they make money. The only challenge where you go face that time now when all those task force boys come now, they will say, I pay your 100 na ticket. You go do one or two things. It's not like that abroad now. Abroad, now where you go, anything where they do, you go must fully register. You go get license before you go feed do. So, but here now freestyling what they do. Anything where you put your hand for Nigeria, so far they focus, they do a small. You go to feed yourself. You go see some people go just carry paper, say they go find work for office. And again, this time around, not be say me, school, I suppose go school. Not be say maybe I decide I no go fit go school. But when I finish my primary school, I went to secondary school. So during the time of what is it called again? This WAEC, yeah. My brother went me and they say you no get money. So make I choose because that time I come 6 more. It's okay. This sickness now, not be saying I have one kind of better sickness or maybe that typhoid that time. So they tell me say money to go treat me. They decide. Money to go register WAEC. They decide which one I want to choose. I said not be who they alive they right WAEC. Now I say make I begin to go treat myself. Now they go treat me finish. That time people were supposed to write WAEC. They already finish WAEC. Some don't enter university. University. I said, what I go do now? Now I enter, I go serve my wife. So people now, nowadays now, if at all, school no be everything. If your hand no reach to go school, this school what they talk about now after you go the school finish, now money you go still come find. So if school they help because school will make you when you come out, you go know say one or two things no bad for the society, this one no good for the society. And again, anywhere where you enter, if you defend yourself, if you do some things where we say, but not the way say you won't go school, you know say where you go school finish, come out. You see they go find who will take you for work. I don't tell one or two people where I supposed to train for school. Say if you not go read career course, I not go train you. Let me say one go read the microbiology where you go discuss how they read how they take the fowl belly, take the waka, and how cow get hunchback. If you can't come out from school, you can't they look me, I can't even give you money again. So that can't say no jail. If you were parents, if you know that you don't have money to train your child in a school, please engage the child on one thing or the other. It's either business or handwork. If I won't go school now, I will still go school. I don't train more than 6 people for university. They don't some see day. But me too, I'm not going to university. But if I'm discussing with you, I will tell you what I know about this school. It's not that I can't go into class now, but I don't have that time. I don't have the chance of going to school again because in a day, I don't even spare 1 hour for other things. I must put it in business or maybe I choose to rest and then I can rest. I know that is my resting day. So it's not about going to school. You will go there, go and do courses, come back. You can't even defend what you read. My name is Michael Chikwado Ndukwe, the CEO, Hamilton Sports Bar, CEO, Majestic Boutique. Please keep watching UTV Africa.